Yes, good day, my people. This is the West Best Media. For decades, Africa, Sahel, was threatened, was treated like a chessboard. It borders drawn by outsiders, its resources drained, its army trained to protect the interests that were never their owners. But in 2023, something historic happened. Three nations, Mali, Niger, and Burkina Faso, stood up and said, enough is enough. They formed the Alliance of the Sahel State, or the AES, a pact of sovereignty, defiance, and brotherhood. And the West is watching nervously. This is the story of how the Sahel decide to write its own destiny. Now, my brothers and sisters, if you believe in Africa, and Africa must own its own future, hit subscribe right now. Tell me where you're listening from. This is the West Best Media. We're unfiltered, unapologetic, and Pan African. Excuse me. September 16th, 2023, in the heart of West Africa, the lead of Niger, Mali, and Burkina Faso signed what is called a Leptaka Goma Charter. This message was clear: an attack on one shall be attacked on all. The alliance of the Sahel states was born out of necessity. Three nations that had had endurable terrorists, sanctions, political isolation decided to defend one another and rebuild from within. For years, foreign troops claimed to fight terrorists in the Sahel, yet village kept burning, resources kept flowing out, and hope kept failing. Yes, hope kept fading. The people asked, if the foreign presence brings us security, why we are still dying? The answer, whispered first in the marketplace of Ouagadougou and Bamako, it grew into a roar. We will protect ourselves. This moment marked the first breakaway from the West security architect in the West Africa, and the beginning of something bigger, far bigger, the idea of a sovereign Africa. Traoré's vision for a sovereign Africa. At the center of this movement stand Captain Ibrahim Traoré, the younger of the leaders of Burkina Faso, only 36 years old, yet already a symbol of renewal. In speech after speech, Traoré declared, Africa will be sovereign economically, military, and spiritually. No one will speak for us again. He rejected the idea that progress must come from foreign approval. He reminded his people As Thomas Sankara once said, who feeds, who feeds you, you control you. So what he's saying is someone feed you, they control you. And the AS embodies a philosophy from developing new trade routes and joint energy grid to preparing for a shared currency. Mali brings mineral wealth. Niger brings uranium and energy. Burkina Faso brings resilience, spirit, and youth. Together, they form a triangle of self reliance in the heart of Africa. But make no mistake, my people, this is not a regional alliance, it's a rallying cry for a continental across Ghana, Sudan, Kenya, and the Caribbean diaspora. Young Africans are echoing Traoré's word. We are not children of colonies. We are builders of nation. So, my brothers and sisters, if you stand with the new generation of Africa who refuse to bow, share this episode right now. Let the world hear Africa's voice loud and clear. Some may think that this is just a fad. Since the forming of the AES, the three nations have faced sanctions, media smears, and diplomatic pressure. Western alliance called them rogue regimes. But on the streets of Niamey or Ouagadougou, the people call them heroes. France's influence, once untouchable in the Sahel, is crumbling. The CFA franc is begin to question. New partnership with Russia, Turkey, China are taking shape. The message is clear, my brothers and sisters. Africa will choose its own friends and its own destiny. Yet the challenge is real. These governments prove that sovereignty brings prosperity, not just pride. They must deliver schools, roads, and jobs without falling into a new form of dependency. But the seed has been planted. The West no longer command unquestioned obedience. The AES represent a test case for Pan-Africa unity, not a slogan. What it means for Pan-Africa and the diaspora. To those in the diaspora in Jamaica, London, New York, Lagos, this moment matters because for the first time in a generation, Africa states are not taking permission to be free. They are exercising freedom. Collectively, the AES is a spark, but Pan-Africanism is the fire. As we watch leaders like Traoré, Goita, Triani stand their ground, we're witnessing the return of something ancient, a spirit that refused to kneel. For the diaspora, this is a call to reconnect, to to build bridges of media, technology, and investment that serve Africa first. The West may still hold a megaphone, but Africa has found its voice. The Allied States is young and the road ahead is long, but history will remain and remembers this moment as the first time the Sahel stood not as a frontier of war, but as a front for freedom. From Ouagadougou to Bamako, from Niamey to Accra, from Kingston to Atlanta, one message rings out loud. Africa will no longer be defined by the West. This era of self-definition, self-reliance, and self-respect. Again, my brothers and sisters, if you truly believe in Pan-African and Pan-Africanism, and that we as Black people must unite, please subscribe, share this video, drop a comment, and let's move in one voice. Let's unite and let's get back to where we was before we were invaded by Europe. We're one brothers, one destiny, and one people. So my peace and love to y'all. One love, my brothers and sisters.